Horror Game Awards. Oh, look! I know this one.
The darkness outside scared him. Not being with his sister.
Thank you, Highwind. Thank you, J. Saurus Rex.
Can I get a selfie?
Horror has a Game Awards, yeah, and I actually voted in this. I was one of the people. I was one of the people chosen for it. I'll let you guys know everything I voted for. If I remember. Oh! How's the audio, by the way, guys? Is it okay? One. 0. Horror Game Awards contain scenes of explicit violence and gore. Viewer discretion is advised. Gotta turn it off.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show. It's great to be celebrating another year of horror, and for the second annual Horror Game Awards to be a fully fledged show.
In 2022, we started with just a Game of the Year award. We're proud to say now that we've got 11 categories to award over the next couple of hours of the show, with a number of wonderful people presenting them.
And we've also got a whole lot to show you about what's coming in 2024 as well. We'll be showing over 30 trailers that will honour the developers have agreed to let us showcase, including a number of exciting world premieres.
Horror Game Awards is a show run by and for the horror game community.
That's
why we're proud to have open, transparent nomination processes, with a jury of content creators who live and breathe this genre, and the finalists in every category decided by public vote. But as excited as we are for the reveals of future games, the heart of the show will always be the community cheering on the fantastic people who make the games we love.
2023 has been a fantastic year for game releases, and especially for horror games, which has led to claims that we're in a new golden age of horror. Unfortunately for developers, this has been coupled with a period of heightened uncertainty over their job security and their future in the industry.
It's estimated that the layoffs across the industry have affected 6,000 to 7,000 developers over multiple studios. And unfortunately, the holiday season doesn't seem to have stopped the tide. This is not a situation that's good for games, for those who make them, or for those who play them, and we need to demand better.
As gamers and fans, it's important to support developers and recognise that they want the same things we do when it comes to our gaming experiences. That's why, whilst we're hoping that we will see a positive change in the industry, we want tonight to be a celebration of all that we love in horror games.
This show is by horror fans, for horror fans, so that we as a community can celebrate our favourite games and those who make them.
With that said, our first award celebrates the performers who bring the games to life, and to present it, here's Sarah Coates, the voice of Marguerite Baker in Resident Evil 7.
Marguerite Baker! Gosh!
Hi everyone, I am Sarah Coates, and I played Marguerite Baker in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I have learned that horror game performances are no joke. So, as Marguerite Baker would say, all right, you motherfuckers, let's get down to business. And the nominees for Best Performance are Nick Apostolides as Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, Bryn April as Holly Beltrain in Saintmaker,
I don't think I played that.
Nola Klopp as the narrator in Bramble the Mountain King, James McCaffrey and Sam Lake as Alex Casey in Alan Wake 2, Matthew Peretta and Ilka Villi as Alan Wake in Alan Wake 2, Tom Schalk as Gordon in My Friendly Neighborhood, Jonathan Sims as the narrator in Slay the Princess,
Boom.
Gunnar Wright as
Isaac,
Clarke
the Goblin
in
Run.
Dead Space.
The
top three
I
games
think I
as a
put
result of the public
Alan Wake.
vote are Nick Apostolides as Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, Matthew Peretta and Ilka Villi as Alan Wake in Alan Wake 2, and Jonathan Sims as the narrator in Slay the Princess.
Hi, Andy.
And the winner is There's nothing in here. Nick Apostolides.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Fuck!
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did. Hasta luego.
He said the thing.
Let myself out.
Hey, Nick Apostolides here. What can I say, guys? To be nominated for Best Actor in a Horror Game and then to win the award is a very big deal to me because ever since I was about 7, 8 years old when I saw Terminator 2, my first rated R movie, horror became my favorite genre, hands down. And that's from everything, movies, stories, and of course games. So I also want to thank the Horror Game Awards for celebrating the best genre, for putting this on. Thank you to the panel of judges, many of you I'm friends with in the industry, you guys rock, and of course the fans for loving the game that we were a part of and recognizing that we all poured our hearts into it. So it really matters, it's really special, and thank you to Capcom for giving me the opportunity once again to portray my favorite character of all time in video games, Leon Kennedy.
But guys,
thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of the awards.
it's a
Appreciate you being
remake
there.
though. How did he win?
And this is Leon
Just kidding.
Kennedy, signing out.
I'm pretending to be mental.
Now eat your supper.
Congratulations to Nick Apostolides
Nice.
on winning Best Performance.
He definitely deserves it.
Now, it's time for some
He did an
trailers.
amazing job.
We've got 4 game trailers coming up, starting with the world premiere of a brand new trailer for Astro Rot, the new game from Abstract Digital, one of the development teams from 2021's Tormented Souls.
Oh, creators of Tormented. Oh, sorry. This is Bumble. Did you finish your votes for this show? Astro Rot. Interesting. Yo, Big Boss. Yo, Witch. Welcome to the stream. Peggy 18. Thank you, Lord Sire. I have a nosebleed. Pluto. Demo available on Steam. Gee.
A student at Wenhua University, the last images we have of Huang Tingting are in the elevator of the school's Daoren building. The surveillance footage shows her making some bizarre movements, and soon after, she disappears into thin air. The police released the footage imploring the public for help, but it yielded no results. That was 15 years ago to this day.
Wenhua? Oh, those film students and their ghost sighting video.
No way,
yeah?
Mrs. Wong. That's exactly it. If I can get something, this story is gonna totally go viral.
This film depicts a murder in 1960.
Oh, lucky you. I know everything there is to know about Wenhua University. If it's before midnight, they can do whatever the hell they want.
No. No! I've got to get out of here.
Hey, who the hell's down here?
Hello? Hello?
She wants to eat me. There's blood everywhere.
I'm up at One University. I saw a ghost. What the hell happened here?
You are mine. This building traps the souls of all who die here.
The bridge curse. I'm gonna play the first one. Thank you, Max. Thank you again, Andy. Cat says fire. Ah! Jesus. Ugh. Posers. Virgil. That deadline.
All of those games were very exciting for fans of horror in various stripes, and there's still a lot more where they came from. Be sure to support the developers by wishlisting the games on Steam.
Next up is the award for Best Narrative. Here to present it is Anna C. Webster, lead writer and narrative designer on games such as The Foglands and Vampire the Masquerade 2 Bloodlines.
Okay.
Hello? Where'd you go?
Good here.
Oh, there you are.
Hey guys.
Bed. Did you get scared? That's okay. It can be kind of fun to get scared sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just me, Anna C. Webster, writer and narrative designer for games. I was just getting ready to announce the nominees and the winner of the Best Narrative category.
Okay.
Do you want to come out?
Sure.
No?
Or no.
That's okay. You can watch from there.
Okay.
The nominees for Best Narrative are Ad Infinitum, Alan Wake 2, Faith, the Unholy Trinity, Fears to Fathom, Ironbark Lookout, Immortality, The Outlast Trials, Oxenfree 2, Lost Signals, Paranormacite,
The
Seven
pictures.
Mysteries of Honjo,
The pictures are wrong.
Resident Evil 4, Signalis, and Slay the Princess. The top 3 games as a result of the public vote are Alan Wake 2, Signalis, and Slay the Princess. And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare. I write to escape. Every word
This is what I
is a
voted
step
for.
forward. Into darkness.
This is Sam Lake from Remedy. Thank you, Horror Game Awards, for granting the award of Best Narrative to Alan Wake 2.
Cheers to Remedy Games for the win, to everyone who nominated and voted for this title, and to the devs
It's
who
a little
made it.
weird that they're
And
doing,
quite honestly,
like-
any developer who made it through 2023. As you might be aware, 2023 was a fantastic year for games, but an absolutely disastrous one in terms of labor conditions in the industry. So my fellow developers, talk to your friends and coworkers about what a union might be able to do for you. And players, this is where we need your help. With your support and solidarity, we can put real pressure on the folks up top to make positive change. Because while they're buying another yacht, devs are getting burnt out, laid off, and it's all for the benefit of shareholders anyway. So we need your support. So let's pour ourselves a cup of coffee and let's get to work. But if you don't mind, I've got some writing to get back to.
Thanks to Anna again for presenting that award. Congratulations to Alan Wake 2. Though the less said about how many horror developers are lurking in the basement here, or what they're up to, the better.
We have more trailers for you now, starting with another world premiere. This one is a 2D survival horror game from a solo developer.
I'm back.
Which is very often the recipe for a fantastic gaming experience.
Whoa! Holy shit. I had a nosebleed. I'm hella sick. Run, James. Or Harry, sorry. Thank you, cookies. It's like, let me clean this bad boy up. Look at this guy. Bed of Darkness.
To stream. They will watch. They will follow. Do not flee. Stream. We are watching you. Stream. We are in your machine. Stream. We are in your skin. Stream. 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 Stream your death.
Stream. Dark web stream. Yeah, sorry, I muted. Oh, it's that one game. Let me play it. I think. Maybe not.
Is anyone here? Are you friendly?
Sounds like it.
Can you help me?
Observation duty Phasma?
More pills.
Super normal. Oh, that's soon. That was not paprika. Oh no, it's Power Drill Massacre
if your
full
car
release.
breaks down, or you get lost in the woods, stay away from the house at the top of the hill, because something
Lower your volume, everyone.
lurks inside, behind every door, around every turn. And if you hear somebody behind you, whatever you do, don't turn around. The Power Drill Massacre.
Some great games to look forward to there, and like all horror games, one of the most important aspects of them will be their music. A good score is the difference between mild chills and an experience which crawls into your brain and haunts your nightmares, which is why we have an award for Best Soundtrack, as presented by Twitch partner and VTuber Lena Laser.
That made my heart jump because, like, I'm supposed to be in this, but I just didn't submit my
Thank
video.
you guys very much for letting me be a part of something so awesome. I cannot wait to see this. The moment I saw that there was like a horror awards show, I was stoked out of my mind. So thank you guys very much for putting this together. The nominees for Best Soundtrack are Petr Alanko for Alan Wake 2, Martin Wave and Dan Wakefield for Bramble, The Mountain King, Akira Yamaoka for Decarnation, RJ Lake for El Paso Elsewhere, Valco Game Studios for Labyrinthine, Akuma Kira for Lunacid, Hidenori
It's weird that they
Iwasaki
show
for
all these and then
Paranormal
they give the
Sight,
top three and then
Seven
they give the...
Mysteries of Honjo, Kota Suzuki for Resident Evil 4,
Oh.
Cicada Sirens and 1000 Eyes for Signalis, Jonathan Piros for System Shock, Ross Tregenza for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The top three games as a result of the public vote are Petr Alanko for Alan Wake 2, Kota Suzuki for Resident Evil 4, and Cicada Sirens and 1000 Eyes for Signalis. And the winner is Petr Alanko for Alan Wake 2.
Was there any other choice? I think this is also what I voted for.
Sam Lake
Look who's
here
back.
from Remedy. Thank you, Horror Game Awards, for the award of the best soundtrack for Alan Wake 2.
Scaring us.
Congratulations to Alan Wake 2 for winning Best Soundtrack. We're still searching for Sam Lake in that dark basement, but our plan is to play Herald of Darkness, and hopefully we can locate him when he starts doing the dance.
The next trailer coming up is for an anime from Obscure Tales, and we're also delighted to announce that in the new year we'll be publishing an interview that we did with them, and more gameplay footage as well, as hosting a giveaway of their previous game, Lamentum. Look out for more info in January at thehorrorgameawards.com.
This will also mark the return of our podcast Talking Terror for its second season. We'll have more developer interviews, talking to some great people about some fantastic existing and future horror games. You won't want to miss it. Now, here are the trailers.
Ew. Yeah, it looked like Ark. Heal order. I was at the Zuki Tunnel or whatever it was. Maybe not. Oh, okay. I think that's based on a movie. Or well, there's a movie called Incantation. World premiere. Look, guys. Beneath.
Beneath from Camo 101 is coming in 2024. Be sure to wishlist it on Steam and check out our recent interview with Ricardo from the development team.
Speaking of developers, it's time for our Best Developer Award. Our presenter for this award is a Twitch partner and horror streamer who is somewhat mysterious. You might even say he's an eternal enigma.
Eternal enigma?
Hi there, I am an eternal enigma, and I am here to present the award for Best Horror Game Developer of 2023.
Look at him, guys.
This award
He's
will
beautiful.
go to the horror developer who made the biggest, most significant impact on horror in 2023. And we had a lot of developers make amazing contributions to this genre this year. So let's get to it. The nominees for Best Horror Game Developer are Behavior Interactive, Capcom, Chilla's Art,
Behavior Interactive. Worst developer of the
Dead
year.
Drop Studios, Dimfrost Studio, Gun Interactive, Motive Studio,
I'm gonna guess.
N4BA,
I'm gonna guess Capcom.
Puppet Combo, Rail
It's
Studios,
just, yeah, I know it's not Behavior. That's all I know.
Remedy Entertainment,
Oh, it's either Remedy or Capcom, but I'd assume.
Rose Engine,
Could be Rose Engine.
Softstar Entertainment,
RE4 is not horror.
Sumo Nottingham. The top 3 developers based on the public vote are Capcom,
Ready?
Chilla's Art, Rose Engine, and now the Horror Game Award for Best Horror Game Developer
Come on, Chilla's
in
Art.
2023 goes to Capcom.
Yay! We needed some fake clapping. Oh! Look, Capcom gets the plugs in.
Congratulations to Capcom for winning Best Developer. Unfortunately, they were unable to provide an acceptance speech for the award, but on behalf of all of us pulled into horror gaming by playing Resident
will
Evil
play
on
it,
the
yes.
PlayStation 1, I'll just say it's very well deserved.
Now, here are 3 trailers of some great upcoming games, ending with the world premiere trailer, but starting with Dark Fracture, a game where we have video evidence of a demo making Phil jump at the WAS Gaming event in London.
After streaming horror games for like 8 years now, I've realized most fucking people do not even know what a horror game is. RE4 OG is a horror game. RE4 Remake is a horror game. Last of Us is a horror game. Days Gone is a horror game. And if you're sitting there laughing at like, no, it's not.
I need the truth.
Just don't give your opinion on horror games because you're not.
Why am I doing all these things you ask?
Not using your brain.
Why are you in my head?
Evil Thin's also a horror game, yeah.
My life. It was just a job, nothing more. Just a job.
My God, it's scoring too. Bawkbasoup. This is a horror game, yeah. Score and remake. Thank you, Passadard. It's funny that people, I feel like people have this checklist of like, if like you shoot a gun, it's not a horror game. If you use a melee attack, it's not a horror game. Like,
Roy!
if the main themes are horror, it's a horror game.
What the hell is this place?
Roy!
This looks like
Roy!
This looks like Lost of Evo. Roy! Rotten flesh. Roy! No scoring too? I love that, Drunk Goblins. Where a dev will release a horror game and call it a horror game, and then random people on the internet will be like, that's not a horror game. Like, bruh. Like, yes it is, you stupid idiot. Oh my God. That looks weird. Curfew. Oh, not a horror game anymore. It added comedy. Not a horror game. Look. Uh-oh. Who was that? Found. Still be crowned? Holy shit! That looks cool. Oops. Idiot.
The mixed award is for best horror multiplayer. Layla Laser is back to present it, although, well, don't be alarmed, but she looks a little different this time.
Ooh.
For best horror multiplayer, the nominees are Dead by Daylight, Dead Island 2, Demonologist, Lethal Company, The Outlast Trials, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The top 3 games as a result of the public vote are Dead by Daylight, Lethal Company, and The Outlast Trials.
It's got to be Lethal Company.
And the winner is Lethal Company.
Hello, this is Zeke. Thank you guys so much for the award. I'm glad you liked the game. Thank you so much.
Our next world premiere comes from Lost Bullet. If you're not familiar with their work, their last game, The Mansion of Evil, starred a collection of horror game content creators who just happened to be part of the Horror Game Awards jury. This is their next project.
Well, that's a horror game. Wait, Lost Bullet made what? Sorry? I am so sick today. I can't. Wait, Lost Bullet? That's who made the game with B and Runeby in it. Mansion of Evil, yeah. Runeby. Evil's Nest. So my brain doesn't work today because I am very sick. I feel like I have that same sickness I had months ago. Vinny Cortez.
Help me, Krieger.
What? Who's there?
Don't you remember me, Krieger?
That thing represents everything we felt here. I know it is not human.
At least, it wasn't meant to be.
This fucking maze. How am I here again?
Okay. Oh. People keep telling me to play this. But there's a demo for this. Don't mind me. Don't look at the webcam. Bro country. Ah! Ah! Lego Resident Evil.
Hello everyone, my name is Tiago and I'm the main writer for The Night is Grey. Here at Whalestark Interactive, we're just a group of 6 friends with no experience that decided to try and make a game. And we've been at it for the last 7 years, creating everything during our free time. On to the game itself. The Night is Grey is a point-and-click adventure game that pays homage to the classics while attempting to achieve something new, with modern storytelling, classical frame-by-frame animation that was drawn by hand, an original music score recorded in studio with real instruments, and over 50 digitally painted panoramic backgrounds. In its essence, The Night is Grey is a cinematic thriller. You play as Graham, a man that's running away from something in the woods when he suddenly finds a small girl named Hannah. She was apparently abandoned by her mother in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Fearing the worst, Graham tries to leave the woods with the child, but there are dangers in every corner.
Hey, I'm sorry, I have to change the scene for a sec.
While trying to get to safety, you will slowly uncover the lore of the land and get deeper and deeper into a dark mystery that affects everyone you meet. From the history of Hannah's family to an old mining company that changed the residents' destiny, a dying wildlife park, and Graham's reason for being caught in such a strange situation. Everything ties up with a revelation that we bet you won't see coming. All character frames were painstakingly drawn by hand to achieve the classic animation rule of 12 frames per second. Backgrounds were digitally painted to give everything a beautiful yet eerie look. Everything was then animated separately to allow for a parallax effect, as well as animations in elements you can see. Puzzles are as grounded in reality as possible, so you won't feel that to advance you must arrange for unthinkable combinations that will lead to surreal, unexpected results. The music is dynamic, which means you'll get a different ambience depending on the scenario and situation you're in, as well as with who you are talking. And for those that love to explore all corners and interactions, we have some juicy Easter eggs. The Night is Grey will be available on Steam January 5th, but our demo is out free right now if you want to try it out before you buy. Thank you for inviting us to showcase our game, and thanks to everyone for watching.
12 frames per second. Generators. There's the horror.
Thanks so much to Wellstock Interactive for providing that extremely informative look at the creation of the 90s Grey. We can't wait to see what the game brings when it releases on the 5th of January.
This sort of painstaking creative effort is exactly why indie horror is so special and provides such unique and memorable experiences. Which, of course, brings us to our next award. To present the award for Best Indie Horror Game is Ash Millman from PlayStation Access.
Ash Millman.
Horror has always been a space of experimentation where creative weirdos can really let loose.
That's
and that is
us.
never better realised than in indie productions. It's hard to emphasise just how special and important these small, passionate productions are to unleashing the true potential of horror. But that is what we've got these awards for. It is my pleasure to announce the nominees for Best Indie Game are Ad Infinitum, Amanda the Adventurer, Amnesia the Bunker, Bramble the Mountain King, Daymare 1994 Sandcastle, Dredge, Faith the Unholy Trinity, Ghost at Dawn, Homebody, My Friendly Neighborhood,
That is what I voted for.
Propagation, Paradise Hotel, Rewind or Die, Signalis, Slay the Princess, Welcome to Kowloon.
Oh, that was a good one too. I didn't even think about that. So when I voted for all this stuff,
The top three
it just
games
asked
as a
me
result of
like,
the public vote are Amanda the Adventurer, Signalis, and Slay the Princess. And the winner is Signalis.
that's not a surprise. Thank you, Rhetorist. Thank.
Congratulations to Signalis for winning Best Indie Horror. And now, let's have a look at more upcoming games, starting with the world
Am I
premiere
crazy? I
from
thought
Black Knight
Signalis
Games.
was last year. Oh, the end. Oh, December. Okay. You're the pig. Guys, please don't use box now. It's supposed to be a placeholder. Alright then. The Mending. Oh, this is actually looks like the best horror game that's coming out soon. This game's actually fucking sick. I forget what it's called. Echo of Living or something. We played through the demo. It took like 2 hours. The compression in this stream is brutal. Like every game looks like it's in like 60p. Oh, Mono Memory did the music? I've tried to collab with him so many times, or well, more so he with me, but I never know what to say. One day. Oh, Sniper Killer! This is the game I was playing when someone stole my trash out of my trash can. You guys remember that?
Peggy 16.
Okay.
We all either believe in God or we don't. But of course everyone will meet.
Look at those squares.
Either with him or with the devil.
I didn't, Jack.
I am a sinner, and I have seen him in the flesh. God forgive me and save my soul.
Paranormal Records is set to release in 2024. As with all games showcased here tonight, please do check them out and support the developers by wishlisting them on Steam if they catch your eye.
Yes.
Next up is the award for Best Survival Horror, and we're glad to have an Eternal Enigma back to present his second award of the show.
Enigma, are you in chat, B? Enigma again. Hell yeah, dude.
Hi there. I am an Eternal Enigma, and I am here to present the Horror Game Award for Best Survival Horror of 2023. The essence of a really good survival horror game is a game that makes you feel completely out of control while limiting both your sensibilities and your resources. Now, Let's go
He
over
knows.
the nominees for all of these games that did this so well in the year 2023.
Silent Hill Ascension.
Alan Wake 2.
All right, that's the top 3.
Amnesia: The Bunker.
That was an amazing one.
Dead Island 2.
That's pretty good.
Dead Space.
Very good.
My Friendly
Very
Neighborhood. The Outlast Trials.
Great.
Resident Evil 4.
Best.
Signalis. Sons of the Forest.
I really like that game.
System Shock.
Amazing game.
Now, the top 3 games as a result of the public vote were My Friendly Neighborhood, Resident Evil 4, and Signalis. And now, the Horror Game Award for Best Survival Horror of
RE4.
2023 goes to... Let's see how well I do this. Getting a little nervous. And an envelope and everything.
On
Maybe this is the real survival horror.
Enigma. Come on. Got this.
Resident
Surprise.
Evil 4.
You're here looking for someone?
Yeah, it's sort of unfair
Maybe.
to have that in there,
Some
honestly.
missing señorita?
Ashley, where are you?
I see a lot of people say that RE4 isn't survival horror when it in reality is like defines survival horror.
Congratulations to Resident Evil 4.
Fits the
for
definition
best survival horror.
almost
Again,
to a fucking
unfortunately,
T.
We weren't able to get Capcom on the show to accept their awards. However, we do have a treat in store for Resident Evil fans.
This year, another huge collaboration between horror content creators, specifically within the Resident Evil community, took place. It all culminated in $55,000 raised and 2 weeks of filming to create the most ambitious Resident Evil fan film in the franchise's history. We're proud to be able to present the first look.
I'm so out of the loop on the actual like RE community. But I know about this.
Wasn't that fantastic? We're very much looking forward to seeing The Keeper's Diary when it releases in 2024.
Before we come to the Player's Choice Award, here are a few more things to look forward to next year.
Look for a trip. And by It's Got Oh, is this the one where the girl has the insane boot weapon? Maybe not. That dude from Dead by Daylight. This looks fun. What's the one where the girl has like the blade boot? I don't think it's out yet. It'll probably be here on this one. this now on. This is it!
Are you there?
This is the exact game I was thinking of. This one looks sick. Round 0. Gotta wish this. Oh. That is the best one so far. I love that idea. The more wieners, the better. Because I want to cut them off. Uh-oh. By the way, guys, right after the show, I'm going to continue my retro marathon. I'm doing Super Mario World, Joe and Mac, Donkey Kong Country, and Super Punch-Out. And maybe more, I'm not sure. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Actually, being sick's kind of cozy. It just depends on the kind of sick.
All of those games look great. But for Ground Zero and Numata in particular, anyone interested in the games can check out our interviews with the creators on our Talking Terror podcast.
And now for the Player's Choice Award. It's been quite a journey, with 30 games nominated and an open nomination, with 4,000 respondents, and a further 10,000 votes across 2 rounds of voting to whittle it down to the final 5, with nearly 8,000 of you helping us pick the winner of this entirely fan-nominated and voted award.
To present the award is video game accessibility advocate and the creator of our fantastic show logo, Amelia and Shiasen.
Hello everyone, I'm here to present to you the Player's Choice Award winner. The aim of the Horror Game Awards is a show that is run for and by horror fans. This is why it's important for us that each award includes public votes. And even though we feel that we've struck a balance, we do recognize that it's still important to have a public voted category, which is why we have the Player's Choice Award. In September, we held an open nomination process in which nearly 5,000 of you put forward your favorite games of the year. The 30 most popular nominations then progressed to the first round of voting. After 2 rounds of public voting, with over 12,000 responses, the 5 finalists for the 2023 Player's Choice Award were
What company?
Lamb, Resident Evil 4, Signalis, Slay the Princess, and World of Horror.
A Lethal Company.
And I'm happy to announce that the winner for this year's Player's Choice Award is Slay the Princess. Congratulations.
But she's a princess. We're supposed to save her. You're
I gotta
supposed
play
to
this still.
slay her, or she'll go on to destroy everything. Do you not understand what everything means?
You poor thing. We both know this isn't you.
See? She's not a monster. She pries the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
I'll try to make it quick.
What is she? She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew, but failing to hit anything vital.
Oh no! I'll try again. Oh, I'm sorry.
You collapse to the floor, blood pooling in the cavity she carved into your torso.
Thank you so much for giving our weird game an award. We very much did not expect it to get this sort of reception.
When we were gearing up to release Slay the Princess, a large part of us thought it would be buried in a veritable tidal wave of fantastic AAA titles that had the support of multi-year development cycles and tens of millions of dollars. That concentration of resources can often lead to great works being made, but it can also, unfortunately, come with a human expense.
Crunch, burnout, and when things can't recoup an 8 to 9 figure investment, mass layoffs. But we're here accepting this award right now because corporate crunch and unsustainable budgets aren't the only way to make games.
Despite releasing in one of the best years for new games and an incredible year for horror, so many of you connected with what we made. And looking at the other finalists for this category, so many of you connected with small teams making passion projects.
5 people made Cult of the Lamb, 2 people made Signalis, 1 person made World of Horror.
A lot of people worked on the Resident Evil 4 remake. Also, if you got any of those numbers wrong, we Googled them, so please blame your local search engine instead of me.
6 people made Slay the Princess. Brandon Boone composed 55 tracks for the OST. Phil Mikulski made deeply uncomfortable sound effects. Jonathan Sims and Nicole Goodnight each voiced effectively a dozen plus characters across thousands of voice lines.
And then the 2 of us did everything else. It took our small team about 7 months of work to bring this project to life. It was a hard 7 months, but I think it's a sustainable path forward. And those 7 months were enough for all of us to connect over a shared experience that apparently means as much to you as it means to us.
So from the bottom of our hearts, we can't thank you enough for coming on this journey with us.
Thank you so much.
A well-deserved win for
I read
Slay the
from a
Princess
script.
there. Congratulations to Abby, Tony, and their team on the award.
As we dive into more trailers, we're going to lead off with a message from the developers of the next game, who we were very fortunate
Thank you,
enough to
down
get
in
to
the
talk
morgue.
to very recently.
Trust me,
We'll be
you
able to
don't
catch
want to
up in full
fucking
interview
YOLO something
on
like
Season
this.
2 of the Talking Terror podcast early next year.
Most nerds
Hey guys, I'm Lawrence. I'm here with Gabriel.
are just gonna
Hi guys. And Paolo.
like
We hope
up
you're enjoying the show
and
so
not
far.
say anything.
We're very, very pleased to present our first
Yeah,
teaser
same.
of Tormented Souls 2. The Tormented Souls franchise is a huge passion project to the team in our mission to build upon classic survival horror. So we hope you enjoyed the first look of the return of Caroline Walker as we keep working to the launch. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Andy.
Enjoy.
So for those who don't know, Tormented Souls 1 was like one of the best survival horror indie games on Steam. So hopefully this one's pretty good. Whoa! you, Grizzly.
Hey. Sorry you haven't heard from me in a while.
Ah, no, these
I've
are the
been
graphics I love.
busy, trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe
Every
me,
horror game with
and
these graphics is always
I don't
good.
even know if I really believe it myself. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
It was terrible, Cypress.
Shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, everything is fine. Calm down, Adrian. You have to be quiet. Shit, there's no blood.
So much was going on in that trailer. Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you so much. Ethan, yeah, basically. Sorry, Ethan. Thank you, Mr. EQ, for the 95. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Access granted.
Driving them all insane.
Our game, it looks like it. Okay.
As we've seen from the trailers already, there are a lot of really great looking games coming our way next year and beyond. But which is the most anticipated horror game?
Also, it's a
Milman is
remake.
back to reveal the answer.
Or maybe the final season of Silent Hill Ascension.
For the next one, right? How greedy. We've had just a small
Thank you,
taste of what
Hackback.
spooky titles are yet to haunt our screens in the future.
Hey,
It's fair
Itchy.
to say there's one that has got the most horror fans shivering with anticipation. The nominees for the most anticipated horror game are Alone in the Dark, Beyond Hanwell, The Bridge Curse 2: The Extrication, Conscript, Crow Country,
I voted Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Little Nightmares 3, Luto, Post Trauma, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill F, Slitterhead, and Tormented Souls 2. The top 3 games as a result of the public vote are Little Nightmares 3, Post Trauma, and Silent Hill 2. And the winner is Silent Hill 2.
Could she really be here? Waiting for me?
And?
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
In my restless dreams.
I love this
I see
trailer.
that
It
town.
makes the game seem like it's gonna be sick.
Silent Hill.
Congratulations to Silent Hill 2 on winning the most anticipated horror game. The developers at Bloober Team and
Thank you,
publisher Konami
Snooki.
have told us
I
they were
that's
thrilled
why I
with
said it
it.
makes it seem like.
Unfortunately, we're unable to provide an acceptance speech. Still being heavily consumed by the development of the game, as you might expect.
The fans and jury of the Horror Game Awards are excited to see what they produce when Silent Hill 2 eventually releases. Congratulations again, guys. Now, we've got more trailers that will get you excited for the games to come in the new year. Starting with the world premiere of a new trailer for Scarlet Lake.
Thank you, Dean Elf. Thank you.
This is Deputy Kyle Tate of the SLPD. If there are any survivors out there, come to the sheriff's office. I repeat, come to the sheriff's office.
Whoa! Ah. I think it could be fun. I know, it looks exactly like. Hey, look, it's Leon. Leon. Yona. That walk animation. FMV? Oh, now this is what I'm talking about right here. There. Yes, sir. I gotta remember to look that one up. Pamela. Alright.
Thanks to the developers of Camla, an Indian horror experience, for that exciting first look at gameplay.
Now, it's time for the award for most accessible horror game. Because whilst not everyone is brave enough for horror games, no impairment should ever be a barrier to being scared out of your wits.
Presenting the award, Horror Game Awards graphic designer and accessibility advocate and expert, Emilian Sjarsen.
I didn't even know what to vote for this.
In a world where horror games can sometimes feel inaccessible or unwelcoming to disabled audiences, there are development teams that are initiating a shift towards greater inclusion.
I don't even know what I
of the
put.
genre.
I don't know if I put
Because
anything
after all,
actually.
Isn't everyone entitled
Because I
to a
just
good
couldn't
scare?
think of one.
So this year is no exception, and that is why I'm excited to present the award for most accessible horror game. The nominees for most accessible horror game are Alan Wake 2, Dead by Daylight,
Boo!
Dead Space, Dredge, I'm on Observation Duty 6,
Big
The
Man!
Last of Us Part 1,
Well, that's gonna win.
The Outlast Trials,
If Last of Us Part 1 doesn't win, then
Resident
that's
Evil 4, Signalis, and the Texas
I didn't know
Chainsaw
that was
Massacre.
on there.
The top 3 games, as a result of the public votes, are Dredge, The Last of Us Part 1, and Signalis. And the winner for most accessible horror game is
Fun.
The Last of Us Part 1.
Because it's
Congratulations.
the most successful by
And
an
thank you to all
absolute
nominees
fucking
for putting your
enormous
players
landslide.
first.
You do what I say when I say it.
Joel, I can handle myself.
It's called luck, and it is gonna run out.
You hear that?
Congratulations to The Last of Us Part 1 on winning most accessible
I have
horror
a
game.
feeling a lot of you don't
Unfortunately,
know
Naughty Dog weren't able to
what
accept the award on the show.
most successful even
But
mean.
we hope they appreciate that the horror
Like,
community and our
guys
jury recognizes
understand the
their hard work in
category?
accessibility.
Now, for our final run of trailers for the evening, and every single one is a Horror Game Awards world premiere.
Like, that wasn't a hard one to guess that it was Last of Us. It was easily Last of Us. It wasn't even a competition.
Hello and welcome. As a new member of the Protein Agricultural Labs family, we welcome you. This is the first day of a new journey.
It's just for that category in particular, it just means accessibility options. Like, can a blind person play it? Can a deaf person play it? Yada, yada, yada. This.
We look forward to your future here, and remember, today is...
Wait a sec, is that like that mining one I played? It is. Rebecca. Back.
Tag.
Oh my god. Guys, that game, that's the sequel to the game that A Stack of Books. You remember that? The one that took place at the motel, and it was like a roguelike sort of. A Stack of Books. Hell. Hell's going on here? Stack of Books. Ah! Help! Okay. Yeah. This one looks weird. Sorry, we're closed. That one be good. That looks very weird though. Yeah, Silent Hill Ascension hasn't even been mentioned yet. Like, I'm gonna start raging, I think. Like, at least give us a sneak peek at season 2.
Where did I go wrong? When did I become a gear in the sick machine of this world? Always judged, forever invisible. Tired of being told to conform. But at the same time, it's never enough. It's just a leap away.
Oh,
can
is this
black
one
it all
solid?
out. Or I can just keep pushing, knowing that anyone who sees me will think I'm just taking an extreme selfie. If that's what you want. So be it.
That was Spear Hunter.
Don't those games look great? We hope you've enjoyed every single trailer we've showcased tonight. But of course, the show's not over yet.
The point of the show is just to look ahead for the future, but to celebrate all the great games we've had in 2023. And now, for the moment everyone has been waiting for, here's Ash Millman to present the award for the Horror Game of the Year.
I'm back again, and this time it's for the big one. It has been an honor to be a part
By the way,
of
guys,
this
I was supposed to
celebration of
do
all
one of
things
these.
horror and
I don't know if it was
experience
Game of the
the
Year, but
absolutely incredible year we
I
have
forgot
had
to
for
send in
games
my
of
video.
all shapes and sizes. 2023 has
It
been
could have been-
spooky as hell. And that is thanks to a bloody brilliant pool of developers and creators from all over the world. Thank you for letting us into your nasty, rotten little brains. It has been a pleasure. Only one game can take home the
Honestly,
big old eyeball trophy.
I've been
for
swamped
Horror
November,
Game of the
December.
Year. But let's take a minute to celebrate all the games that have been nominated for the top prize.
On top of all the shit
The
I've been doing, I've also been
nominees
doing
for
my
Horror Game of
taxes.
the Year
So,
2023 are Alan Wake 2, Bramble the Mountain King, Dead Island 2,
It's either Alan 2 or RE4.
Dredge, Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, My Friendly Neighborhood, and Resident Evil 4. The top 3 games as a result of the public vote are Alan Wake 2, Dredge, and Resident Evil 4. And the winner
I
is
wonder.
Alan Wake 2.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert
GG's.
Nightingale.
Definitely deserves it.
So you knew Al Victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
RE4 I got a couple from this.
Hello, Horror Game Awards. This is Sam Lake from the deepest depths under Remedy HQ. Our deepest, creepiest thank yous for choosing Alan Wake 2 as your game of the year. We are touched. This is a big, big honor for us. This is our most ambitious game to date, and we poured all of our passion into it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh!
Congratulations to Alan Wake 2, the official Horror Game of the Year 2023. There's a great big eyeball trophy coming your way, as well as a commemorative frame, thanks to our partners at Raccoon City Surplus and Frame a Game.
Well done again to all of our amazing winners, but also to every single game nominated across every category. This year it's been a truly outstanding one for horror games, and every single game that held our journey's attention did so for a reason. The developers of all these games, and every developer pouring their heart and soul into the experiences we as a community enjoy so much, we thank you for everything that you do.
Special thanks also to Moon for the musical showcase at the start of the show, for all of the developers who trusted us with the trailers for their upcoming game, and to everyone who voted in the public polls and watched the awards.
The horror game community is one of the best communities in the world, and we're so glad to be able to bring you all together for this special event.
There'll be more horror game content coming in the new year, and the Horror Game Awards themselves will return for 2024. Until then, we're going to try and dust off these cobwebs and help any lost developers escape from the dark basements they find themselves trapped in.
Silent Hill Ascension,
Bye.
Season 2, Shadow Drop. Oh. That was pretty fun. Yeah. Wait. There's names. That's my streamer. Was I there? That's me. That's me. Look. I told you guys the whole time. I don't think anyone. I think most people thought I was joking though. All right, that was fun.